Um, the reason why I told you not to fire along with those groups like Duterte, Rodrigo Duterte, and Eric Trump, because it wasn't authorized by the headquarters somewhere. Didn't agree with it, and the people they're firing at wasn't intending to fire at us. So it seemed like they was just after them, or they had conflict with them, and it wasn't with like every person in the world. So we're not gonna authorize like a military firing, a military assault in America. So the main problem we have is they lied and used facial features in other people's clearances. They even use the parents' though, credentials and clearances to get the work. The job, the job. So we didn't fire, and I trust the other team that I had like the millenniums or misunderstandings or hate or whatever. But I trust them when they tell me they're not doing it. They didn't have the intention of doing it, and they didn't intend it. But if it happens, it happened. But I think that was from fucking, well, that was from Nancy Pelosi. Shit. Not them either. So I trusted them, and the movement of the military or strategic or terror link wasn't intended at like purebloods or innocent people, innocents, or us, or most people. It was like if you got into it with them, then they would. But our guys are taught to create, look, word, and walk away. Most of them are civil servants, so that's part of our job. So out of 2.5 years, they, and also the people that worked with them that lied or lie, that were there when all that stuff happened, and it wasn't us. The victim's family member were there, and we weren't there. And their lied how they took step procedures that were accident prone and engineering that no way would hold, and they made them like they got them to fly and hang out there. So, and then their parents at first asked for favors, like, oh my God. So they used the dad's credential and theirs. I said okay for 2 days or 2 weeks. It's been 2.5 years they stayed here. I've been trying to get them out, but they won't leave. And that's their deal with their dad. Like, it's also part of due process. Like, okay, your dad said it was an accident. Well, can I have information about what engineering and what happened? And 2 years ago or 5 years ago, the massive stuff stopped because of it. Like, there was no like, oh my God, one kid of his got in trouble, and they fired an atomic bomb. So I trusted him, and I took the chance. And I trusted that like President Xi, Li Keqiang, Laura Bush, George W. Bush, Russ Ayers, Crow, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Clinton's, uh, Wayne's brother, Peng Leon, President Xi, Dickie Chung headed to Joe. who else? Well, my team wouldn't like y'all, you guys, Nguyen, Al Gore, Melinda Gates, Bill Gates, Samuel Hung, Sarah Palin. At worst, people would steal the identity and then blame them for attacking me, but they wouldn't actually fire. So the max I have is 66% when they brainwash them of an assault. So I calculated that with like Rothschild's family. Max is 66%. I have no shielding for that. So no firing back. And I think Andy Lau and Thorhouse saved the life points a lot of times. So it's max is 66%. And they stopped midway a lot. Like they could have killed, but they didn't. Could have killed, they didn't. As a group. So we took that chance. Now we didn't make any of the kills. And a lot of the routes from other people, no, it wasn't extreme hate where they had like genocide everybody. It was more like events they held, and the engineering and architect there was just like, it won't hold. No way it hold, and people are gonna fight and do crazy things. So it wasn't. I don't think it was like, but now they understand the technology, and it's devastating how the events can happen. So I'm setting up parameters which are like security. That's what we worked on, presidency, peaceful progress, with you and on my list of people I worked with. Not Trudeau and Trump. Unfortunately, they were running for the election, or Jill Stein. But it was a lot of my guys at the offices. So when you sit around with those people, you can't give them credit for my guys' work and team with me. I heard they stole it anyway, and you just signed it and blamed it on y'all. But whatever. So we took that chance, but they said now they understand the weaponry, and they've been firing. So I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's Rothschild or it's Johnny. I know his name is Johnny. You go by Johnny, and it's Prince Harry's dad, I think. So I tried. I took a chance like that. We have enough shield, 66%, and most of that means they wouldn't fire at all the civilians all over the world, and even the politicians, officers, FBI agents, Interpol, lawmakers, police department. So now we're at this point. So this is the video meeting. New security, new parameters, research, economics, progress, bad legislation getting rid of, and keeping credential where they can't steal it. So here's my update to y'all. And it's live. It's live, like on the spot. So question and answer, and I'm at home. I'm always figuring out the new engineering, architect, new medical procedure. We found a cure for Alzheimer and cancer, or palliated it. So I'm at home, so I'm lazy, dude. So it's not supposed to go public. It's supposed to just go to all y'all, and not Jill Stein, Trump, Justin Trudeau, Gregg Abbott's camp. They're not part of our camp. Even if Marie Shriver and Laura Dinn okays it, they're not part of my house, dude. They need to quit bringing them by. This is Winkin House that I owner, president, for him on my group.